Matt Fontana from ESPN Cleveland, Mike Cappy Jr. from Pro Roofing Services. Mike, I mean, this is a newer looking house. The roof still needs repair. And we talk so much about your guys' 50-year labor and material warranty. Your dad probably started a lot of those. You're here to do it, but you guys are going to be around to take care of those.
Yeah.
Even on newer houses, I think that's a big thing for people too, is even if you have a newer house, that roof needs to be maintained.
Absolutely. I'm going to be here to take care of him. So.
Right, yeah, absolutely.
He starts them, I finish them.
What are some of the things that you would advise to people to take a look when they look at their roof? Is there telltale signs that you might have a problem?
Well, absolutely. I mean, you get the average homeowner that might have enough courage to go up to the gutter edge, and they might look in there and see the little bits of granules. And a lot of these roofs, a lot of these ones are maybe 16 to 20 years old, and they fill up, they just grab them out, not knowing, but with a little knowledge, they might know that, oh, my roof's kind of falling apart, you know, so. And it all has to do with the product that's put down. Some last longer than others.
Yeah. And you guys, obviously, professional roofing services, you guys have seen it all, you've covered it all, but it's so important. You guys these are people's homes. You guys don't lose that value. You know how important it is to do good work, have the right products, because people don't want to have to redo their roof in 5 years.
No, they don't want to call me back after I put a new roof on.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
So when you think about doing all of these different jobs, again, you've seen so many different things, whether it's hail damage, tree damage, or just a roof that after so long maintenance is needed, a new roof is done, and you guys are the best because you're going to tell people straight up what needs to get done and let them make the decision.
Absolutely. Right, and like this house right here, this is right in my backyard. I live in Strongsville, this is in Strongsville. You know, so these people trust us because we've been around for a long time. We kind of stood the test of time.
Talking about the test of time, your dad started this company out of your grandmother's garage doing small jobs. Tell the story, Mike, that it was jobs that nobody else wanted to do because they were too small. That's how professional roofing services got started.
Pretty much. It started, two guys, and you know, I think it was even like old Bonneville he was driving around. But yeah, no one wanted to put on a look. That job's not big enough for us, or there's not enough that we're going to be able to do with it. So he took on all these little jobs, and it kind of blossomed from there. And I mean, now we do large commercial, but we still do, you know, houses. We still do grandma's garage.
Yeah. And you guys learned throughout that whole process, right? Like, again, there's so many things that go into this. You guys do it first class, professional from the get-go.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you know, it helps too. I mean, we've been around long enough to know the do's, the don'ts, you know, where certain areas need to be addressed a little more. But also, what it comes down to is the guys who put the roof down and the products you use.
Yeah.
So you could get the best guy to put a bad product down, and it's still not going to last as long.
It's obviously a beautiful day today, but that's the thing. A beautiful day doesn't fix your roof, right? If you guys if problem were had throughout the winter and the ice gets down, you told me about the ice shield. When ice gets down there, it expands, it creates a lot of problems. So just like a beautiful day today, people might fall into that false sense of security of like, oh, my roof's doing fine. Yeah. Because, oh, it's not raining today, but you really need to have it maintained. How often would you really recommend people to have you guys come out and just do a look, not necessarily a job, but just to come give your roof a once over?
At minimum annually.
Yeah.
You know, we always suggest doing one biannually.
Yeah.
Once, you know, in the spring when all the snow finally disappears, and then once before winter, because you never know what's going to pop up through the crazy storms we have in the summer, the wind, the rain, you know, and sometimes the roofs aren't in the best of shape, and it does give you a little bit of false sense of security when we're having great weather in the summer. But eventually when that snow and ice comes back, that's the time that, you know, people are going to have problems.
And you guys do it all, from the smallest patch jobs to obviously this is a full roof tear off and anything in between, right?
Absolutely. Small, large, residential, commercial, we'll tackle it all.
It is the best. Professional Roofing Services, Mike Cappy Jr., Matt Fontana from ESPN Cleveland.